You know, your foundation there isn't really matching the rest of your skin tone. Maybe you should lighten it up just a tad bit. Did you hear what I said to you? Your foundation, light it up a bit, okay? Your eyeshadow there is really not matching there. Your eyebrows are all messed up. What's going on, girl? If you want to look like a star, you need to actually look like a star. Did you hear what I said to you? You serious? Really? Girl.
So my size with wrestling, to me, I think it's an advantage. A lot of my opponents like to think that I'm smaller so they can just take advantage of me. But I like to think that I'm smarter and I'm faster and I can outdo them. My name is Allie Recks and I'm from Carteret, New Jersey. Last year at Ring of Honor was the absolute best experience of my life. The locker room was the most warm and welcoming locker room I've ever really been around. I felt like I've been there many times and I've only been there once. Wrestling Max was an experience for sure. And then I had an injury. So it was a very high to a very low low very, very quickly for me, probably within about a week. I've torn my ACL on my left knee 3 times now, so it's definitely been more of a mental battle than physically because I know what it takes to get back from those type of injuries. It's just the mental battle was a lot harder this time because I was at such a high and then I fell down to such a low. So that was probably the hardest part of my injury. What it means to be here in Women's Wrestling Army is absolutely everything to me. I really did not know where I was going to stand, where I was going to be, who would give me opportunities and where I would end up, and here I am. So I'm just on cloud 9. I'm very excited to be here and I'm just going to give it all I have.
This match is set for one fall, a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out of Chicago, Illinois, Missa Kate.
Chicago native Missa Kate making her way to the ring here at Women's Wrestling Army. Lenny, I don't even want to tell you some of the foul things that came out of this woman's mouth when I tried to chat with her about this match.
I bet I know what she said, that you can either bite her or kiss her ass.
You know, you're not too far off. It was a little more colorful when it came out of Missa Kate's mouth, but...
Well, she is Chicago's sweetheart.
But a sweetheart, if ever there was one, Allie Recks is here at Women's Wrestling Army.
Her opponent, competing out of Sarasota, Florida, Allie Recks.
Allie Recks, as we saw ahead of this matchup, making her debut her first month back after suffering that ACL injury after being granted the ticket to gold in the Ring of Honor Quest for Gold Women's Tournament. You know, got a warm welcome back from Maria Canales-Bennett.
Yeah, she was so impressive heading into that tournament. Really was hitting her stride as a performer and as an athlete, and the sky was certainly the limit for Allie Recks, a smile that just lights up a room whenever she walks in the door. So it was very disappointing personally to see Allie suffer that sort of a devastating injury to her left ACL, on the shelf for a year, but back now and looking to go right back to where she was. And we'll see if she's able to kind of recapture that momentum she had heading into that injury, and we'll see how it goes here tonight against Missa Kate.
Missa Kate, definitely a very surly personality, a little rough around the edges. The same could be said. Allie Recks, you know, definitely not a cookie cutter kind of gal either.
No, but not the arrogant, foul-mouthed tomboy with a few loose screws. And those are Missa Kate's words about herself. That's not my description.
They better not be your description, Lenny.
Of Missa. This is my first chance to see Missa up close. Exciting to get a look at a who's a great athlete. You know, wide sports background. You know, soccer, basketball, kickboxing. Went to college to study anatomy, so has a knowledge of how to break down the human body. And right now, trying to do that with the side headlock here.
Really wrenched in, but now able to create some separation. Allie Recks, though, shoulder block takes her down to the mat. Oh, a little extra insult from Missa Kate. Allie Recks, though.
Yeah, Missa not here to win any friends, that's for sure. Nice leapfrog, though. Went for the second time. Allie was prepared, though.
Caught off guard. And now rolling through Missa Kate. Allie putting some separation. And locking in a headlock of her own. Snapmare takes her down to the mat.
Yeah, nice side headlock takeover and a head scissors by Missa Kate, and both women back to a stalemate. And I gotta say, the one thing I was concerned about was seeing if Allie Recks was gonna have any ring rust being out for so long. And right now, I gotta say, Allie looks absolutely great.
But I wonder too, Lenny, a little appreciation, no! Thought we were going to see a little show of mutual respect, but really patronizing Allie Recks is Missa Kate.
Oh, Allie out of the corner with that shotgun drop kick.
Now front flip, absolutely clocks Missa Kate. Allie off the ropes.
Oh.
Drop kick, and there we see the smile of Allie Recks looking for victory. Missa Kate absolutely crawling out to the apron.
Well, Allie gonna let Missa take some time here for the moment, but now coming over. Oh, it's Missa going downstairs. And goodness!
First into the buckle goes Allie Recks. Missa Kate looking very pleased with herself.
Allie Recks in some trouble here now. Missa drags her to the center and stops right in the midsection. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Definitely a stiff shot from Missa Kate. And now, choking Allie Recks over that middle rope. Recks crawling to the corner, trying to get some breath filling up her lungs once more. Missa Kate, big open palm strike straight to the chest, trying to cave in the chest of Allie Recks.
And Allie's on the receiving end now in the corner. Give Missa credit, took an opportunity, saw the chance to use the ropes to her advantage and made Allie pay for it.
Oh, but blocked up.
Here comes Recks out of the corner.
Recks returns fire. Really thudding down some blows on Missa Kate, but now rip reverse. And a big kick right to the midsection. Missa Kate now almost a lackadaisical cover.
Very cocky cover there. A little too early in the matchup for something like that. I don't think she's gotten Allie worn down quite enough to try and cover her that way and still pick up the win.
Definitely got to appreciate the resilience of Allie Recks coming back after being away for almost a year? This is just her first month back, a handful of matches.
Yeah, an ACL, just a devastating injury. And there's another cover after the suplex. Again, doesn't hook the leg, and Allie out at 2. You know, it's the kind of thing that even once it's healed and you're physically capable of doing what you used to do in the ring before the injury, the mental aspect of getting over that hump is so difficult for a lot of competitors. And it'll be interesting to see how Allie deals with that side of things. As
refusing to submit.
Oh, Missa trying to choke her out here. Got the body scissors, the rear naked choke locked in.
Oh, and now the shoulders of Missa Kate are down. You can see that frustration really coming out.
Oh! Missa throwing bombs.
but Allie Recks, just so much heart, truly a fighter. Now shifting position and clobbering. Allie Recks is on, on the offense.
A little ground and pound there from Recks.
Able to duck the spin kick.
Both women scouted that kick. And then they both connect and hit the canvas. Double count now.
I mean, great minds think alike. There are so many similarities between these two competitors. Both have athletic backgrounds in many other sports. Both utilize a lot of kicks, as we just saw with, stereo kicks, and great minds thinking alike. Both a little rough around the edges, although I think personality-wise is really where that shift comes about. You got the very, rather disagreeable Missa Kate.
It's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, and the happy, resilient fighter that is Allie Recks.
Both women trying to showcase those kicks.
Allie ducks. Up kick. Oh, wow, look at the flexibility.
Matrix type evasion.
Now Allie Recks fired up through the ropes. Your fake kick.
Little Rex 1-9.
Love it. And the cover is not enough.
You can't get much closer than that.
Allie Recks again.
Went for that walkover into the corner a second time, and Missa had it scouted.
Oh, my heavens! Knee straight right to the temple of the cover, the deep cover, but Allie Recks kicks out.
A heck of a cover right there. Missa knew it. Thought it was 3, and again, just that the tenacity of Allie Recks on display right there, kicking out at 2. Now trying to fight her way free.
Now caught by Allie Recks. The Recks effect! And now the cover! And Missa Kate kicks out!
Another near fall. Both these women have come so close here, but unable to put each other away. What a matchup here as we get set heading into our main event later on tonight of Mazzerati and Tasha Steelz. But right now it's Recks going up top and gets hung up in the corner.
Now Allie Recks, though, caught, and you can see that injured knee in a dangerous, precarious position. Oh no. Missa Kate looking to hook for a superplex, but Allie Recks create that separation, backs Missa Kate up.
Cross body, but Missa caught her. Flashing the power.
Oh, the Recks effect, or no, the Rexecution, I should say. Rexecution on Missa Kate. Allie Recks hooks for the win. Allie Recks, after all of the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations, to pick up a win here in her Women's Wrestling Army debut. What a moment for Allie Recks.
And the smile is a mile wide on that young woman, and hearing it from the crowd. Says, I'm back, baby. A hell of a return for a great athlete in Allie Recks.
Welcome back to Women's Wrestling Army.
This match is number 1 fall. And 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, Layna Lennox.
Layna Lennox, a lot of personality, brings a lot of fun to the ring. This very much androgynous rock star kind of a vibe.
Got a little David Bowie-ish thing going on there.
You can see it too.
Oh no.
And she's back. in her debut against Tootie Lynn Ramsey just weeks ago. But now here to contend with Layna Lennox. Ashley D'Amboise, of course, brings a lot of athleticism, a lot of power, a lot of flexibility to the ring.
Great dance background, and a father is a third-degree black belt in karate.
Also a competitive bodybuilder. This is someone who is so finely tuned.
Trying to get the fans of Chicago to speak French to her.
Don't know how well that's gonna work out.
Yeah, like, you know, once they get to like, oh, juice, I'm done.
Oh, there you go. Now Layna Lennox trying to get herself back up to a vertical base. They flip Ashley D'Amboise over.
Nice fireman's carry there. And you know, I've heard a lot of good things about Lennox. Impressed a lot of folks early on in her career, and she's got great basics, good fundamentals. And that's exactly what you need at the beginning of your career. You got to have those good fundamentals, and there you see it. A great arm drag right there.
Yeah, we've seen her competing on AEW, has competed across the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic territory via the 757. Now primed up, and a collision with Ashley D'Amboise's dome to the mat.
Like rolling neck snap, shades of Mr. Perfect.
Layna Lennox.
Yeah, it took a little too much time there before going for that cover.
They've been competing about 4 years, has Layna Lennox, against Ashley D'Amboise, who really only made her pro wrestling debut at AEW Dark Patch just last year.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, trying to get into the fire in a big way right out of the chute.
Oh, but now slammed hard by D'Amboise is Layna Lennox.
Yeah, Lennox had a little trouble going into the corner there, was looking for that Ray Stevens, Ric Flair flip into the corner and got hung up, and Ashley made her pay for it.
Oh, and now clubbing blow between the shoulder blades, and D'Amboise dropping her full body onto the lower back of Lennox. Ashley D'Amboise, who calls herself la crème de la crème, can definitely be a bit sour, a bit surly as well.
Well, who likes sour cream?
Exactly. Well,
my wife does.
It's kind of gross.
My bad example.
Layna Lennox now issuing a chop in return to D'Amboise. D'Amboise now laying into Lennox. Snapmare.
Yeah, and Ashley's got that mean streak in her that you can see. Cover.
In the leg. Lennox kicks out. In a very loose translation, I mean, shut your mouth, but Ashley D'Amboise was saying she doesn't have time for this.
Mais français est très mauvais.
Oh, there you go. Oh, now leg drop. Layna Lennox still fired up and trying to kick out, but now that arm being wrenched.
That leg lariat almost across the chest there was très bon.
Ah.
Hey, I'm getting good at this.
See, very impressive. Ashley D'Amboise will probably be pleased, but the shoulders are down. D'Amboise able to kick out. Dangerously close. Too close for D'Amboise's liking.
Yeah, and you can see maybe that light bulb going off on Ashley as she got back to her feet.
And then
trying to turn it up a notch here. Cover!
Is that it? Layna Lennox kicks out. Now the cover once more. Ashley D'Amboise so frustrated.
Well, that's the thing. Every time Lennox kicks out, Ashley gets more and more frustrated.
But now trying to, I guess, regain her composure as she chokes the air supply of Layna Lennox. Definitely compromising the breath of her competitor. Lennox slowly trying to make her way back to her feet, driving that elbow into the midsection of D'Amboise. Oh, open palm strike instead. D'Amboise off the ropes.
Oh!
Big
hard clothesline right in the chest, back elbow.
Back elbow. Ashley D'Amboise able to duck. Oh,
so close. That would have been a huge upset.
Absolutely right about that.
And what a way to springboard yourself into the conversation here at Women's Wrestling Army. Just that quickly, the momentum turns the other way, chin breaker.
Yeah, Layna Lennox had said that she wants to prove herself to not only the fans, but to the locker room. This would be a huge moment, but Dubois now.
Well, especially because half the locker room can't stand Ashley.
Oh, yeah. There was a way to potentially shut her up.
I think beating her would do that.
Definitely. I think she'd be absolutely speechless at the idea of a loss. Now the neon light suplex, but Dubois kicks out.
So close.
Dubois is reeling, folded up like a crepe. Layna Lennox making her way up to that top turnbuckle, but boot is caught, and she's dragged back down by Ashley Dubois.
A hellacious spill. Lennox on wobbly legs out of the corner.
And caught. Left arm bomb by Ashley Dubois. The hook of the leg, and that's it.
A heck of a showing for the youngster.
Yeah, Layna Lennox really gave everything she has in this matchup. But Ashley Dubois, I mean, in her own words, says that was fini. Another impressive showing by Dubois here at Women's Wrestling Army.
I just had my first match back since my injury, and not only did I just go out there and absolutely have the time of my life, but I just got my very first win here at Women's Wrestling Army, and I am just on cloud 9. So I'm back, I'm better than ever, and I'm not going anywhere.
This match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, competing out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Mazzerati.
Someone who absolutely oozes attitude. The one and only Mazzerati. Mazzerati's been away from the ring for about a month, coming back from an injury, but certainly doesn't lack confidence. The one and only Tasha Steelz. It does seem like Alicia Edwards may have helped to orchestrate this, but whatever the case may be, the match is going down right now.
She is competing out of Quincy, the Burning Club Badass, Tasha Steelz.
But Lenny, somebody else that is certainly not lacking in the confidence department is the Boricua Badass, Tasha Steelz.
Not at all, and he's got the accolades to back it up as well. Two-time Impact Knockout World Tag Team Champ with Kiera Hogan, the first ever Impact Knockout Ultimate X winner, former Knockout World Champ.
Certainly brings the flavor as a history maker anywhere she goes.
And a heck of a main event here.
Feels like, especially from what we saw ahead of this matchup, that I don't think that Tasha is threatened in any way by the attitude and the confidence of Mazzerati, but I think she wants to know if Mazzerati can hit. You know, can she put up or shut up?
I think we're gonna find out. I think these are two women that see a lot of each other in each other, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in this one, and Tasha Steelz in no hurry to get things started. I can say I don't think she gets paid by the hour.
I mean, I think Mazzerati feeling a little insulted that Tasha need only lounge across the ropes.
be nice.
I mean, hey, Tasha Steelz may have a, she may be a TV wrestler. She may be showing respect. Oh no, she is not showing respect to Mazzerati.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Mazzerati fell for that, to be quite honest. Tasha was reading my notes.
Tasha knew you did your research. Like I was saying, before I was so interrupted by the flexing of Mazzerati.
Are we in Chicago or are we in Memphis? These are two women who are in no hurry to get things started, but they are certainly in a hurry to get under each other's skin.
Oh, wow. Mazzerati.
That's a fight in my neighborhood.
It certainly is. I think it just fired Mazzerati even further up.
Well, the question is, what is Mazzerati going to do with all of that energy? What is she going to do with all of that fire in her eyes and in her heart now for Tasha Steelz? Can you turn that into an advantage? Can you turn that into a victory? That's the question for Mazzerati here.
I was thinking that lockup might have been turning into a hurricane in the ring. Tasha Steelz was taking that moment to size up her competition. Look, mildly impressed.
You talked about Alicia Edwards being part of bringing this match together. We're going to see Alicia in the ring next week in our main event, challenging Holiday for the Mission Pro Championship.
You're absolutely right about that. From the dish with Lish to Lish in the ring. Now, Mazzerati just being wrenched by Tasha Steelz.
Tasha Steelz, not the biggest competitor physically you're ever going to see inside the ring, but a heart as big as you'll ever see, an attitude even bigger than that, and a hell of a lot of talent to back it up. You don't become a champion as many times as this woman has over the last couple of years without having the skill to back up the words that come out of your mouth.
This is absolutely true, and you can see just kind of rubbing that forearm against the jaw of Mazzerati. But when you speak of the shoulder, almost in a pinning predicament. Now, the head scissors from Tasha Steelz. I mean, you speak about the size and stature of Tasha Steelz. I mean, a very similar competitor in Mazzerati, but it's
physically very evenly matched. Tasha Steelz,
attitude-wise, pretty evenly matched as well.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like, this is kind of like looking at two sides of the same coin in a lot of aspects. But Mazzerati has not had the success in her career to this point that Tasha has had on the big stage. Mazzerati wants to be where Tasha's been, and beating somebody like Tasha is how you get there. So this is a big, big night. And a huge opportunity to be in a main event against someone the caliber of Tasha Steelz. And that's exactly what Women's Wrestling Army was here to do. Give these women that chance, that opportunity to, move up, make money.
Showcase yourself.
And challenge yourself against the very best. And we're going to see how Mazzerati reacts to the challenge of a Tasha Steelz.
Incredible core strength. Power on display. Tasha Steelz evading. Oh! And a face wash from the Boricua Badass. Steelz now stretching it out, reassessing, repositioning, and resetting herself in this matchup. Mazzerati may not have the same accolades, but definitely has come leaps and bounds over the course of her career.
And it's a woman who has overcome a ton in her personal life. had a very difficult upbringing on the West Coast, a tough childhood, surrounded by drugs, surrounded by gangs, was homeless at one point in her life, and has fought and scratched and crawled for everything that Mazzerati has gotten in this life, and now just trying to slap the taste out of Tasha's mouth.
Showing off that cardio with some jumping jacks, but takes a boot right to the midsection and a headbutt to follow up. Now Tasha Steelz just clobbering.
You can't disrespect the girl from Brick City and not expect a receipt, not expect a response. Tasha ain't going out like that.
Absolutely. And even the disrespect of adjusting the focus. Don't take your eyes off the La Boricua badass.
All right, now you better not take your eyes off Mazzerati. With Steelz in the corner, in her sights, hit that knee.
Fired up is Mazzerati. Oh, double knees. Straight to the chest.
Big mistake here, though.
No.
Big
Mazzerati.
mistake here. You've got to stay on top of Tasha Steelz when you've got her reeling. You've got Tasha in trouble. You can't waste your time talking to the camera, talking to the fans, and you give Tasha a chance to do that.
Just that moment is all it takes. Tasha Steelz able to hang up Mazzerati over the rope, dusting herself off. Tasha rolling back into the ring to continue this matchup. Climbed up, and another headbutt from Tasha Steelz. Mazzerati is reeling. Oh, elbow drop, and finding up for one more for good measure. Tasha Steelz, is she going for a third? The wind up, and it's good.
Had a little flavor on that one.
The cover, but not enough. That fighting spirit, the heart of Mazzerati, too big to let it end here.
You can see the confidence, though, oozing from Tasha at this point in the matchup. This is a woman who, has been in the ring with a who's who, beat Mickie James to win the Knockouts Championship, and then beat her again in a street fight in a rematch. She's knocked off the likes of Big Swole. She's knocked off the Rosemarys, the Havocs, and been in there with everybody on the Impact Wrestling roster.
And has been successful here at Women's Wrestling Army against Taya Valkyrie, another incredibly decorated competitor.
And this woman's feeling it right now. And Mazzerati had better get on the offense quick.
Mazzerati unable to capitalize on Tasha Steelz with the cover. Mazzerati barely but kicking out. And if you want to hang with a history maker, you got to show her what you got. Resilience, certainly a factor.
Nice hook and kick from Mazzerati, catching Steelz in the gut.
Oh, and that could be all she wrote, Lenny.
A hellacious pump kick into the cover.
And the cover for the win, no. Frustrated, putting both legs. Now, another.
Rolling press and another near fall. Mazzerati won't stay down.
Oh, no, but.
Trying to block those right hands from Steelz.
Steelz, again, just look at the eyes of Tasha Steelz. Really assessing this competition here at Women's Wrestling Army. Asking Mazzerati to show her what she's made of.
Flat out telling Mazzerati right to her face, you're not better than me.
Mazzerati able to duck. And now some forearm shots from the female with attitude. Wriggling out of the way. Dropping Tasha Steelz, the clothesline, and another.
Steelz now reeling into the ropes. Versus the whip though. It's Mazzerati off the second. Oh, into the crossbody. Cover!
Because that
the upset win!
Oh, and an upset that could have been. Mazzerati, full body, taking Tasha Steelz down to the mat. Steelz is able to keep this match going here.
Tasha told Mazzerati, you got to back up that swagger with wins. And Mazzerati almost had that win just a moment ago.
Oh, an axe handle blow to the midsection. Driving the face of Tasha Steelz, the knee and the cover, hooking the leg.
Again, the back press not enough to keep Steelz down.
A guttural cry from Mazzerati.
You got to wonder if maybe Mazzerati didn't think that was her best shot to put Steelz away, and she came up short. When your best laid plans don't work, what do? Do you have the ability to go to plan B, go to plan C? And we're going to find out from Mazzerati right here.
This is where we find, oh, look at that, whiplash spin kick, but now, rolled up. Mazzerati now struggling, trying, oh, no. There's a Saturn, locked in, Mazzerati taps out, that's it. Didn't want to let go.
Who win this match by submission, Tasha Steelz.
A heck of a main event. You got to give Mazzerati credit. She fought her heart out. But Tasha Steelz is as good as it gets and picks up the win here in our main event.
You don't get the name of being a history maker without some incredible accolades to show for it. And I mean, really cementing her case as being such an impressive competitor here at Women's Wrestling Army. Tasha Steelz picking up another victory here against Mazzerati. Incredible episode here. We will see you all next week for Layna Lennox. I'm Alyssa Marino. We'll see you next time.